all lauded. His first final was extraordinary. His second one was even better, and he helped drive his team through to a prelim. Sam Walsh being good enough to jump on the can. Sammy, hard for me to say, but well done, mate. It was absolutely superb. You're almost gone for all money, but you found a way.
Yeah, thanks, Gary. Melbourne are just an amazing team. The way they just keep coming in the contest, they're just physical, and one of the hardest games of footy I've ever played. So to be able to get that moment at the end where Doc went into Sheriff and Blakey Acres, and to get that done and the roar that created around the ground was just incredible. Loudest I've ever heard it for sure.
Congratulations on your game, Sam. Excellent. What did Jonathan Brown have to say to you during the week that inspired you to that performance?
Thanks, Bucks. Yeah, Brownie always likes to mention the Lions connection, so a bit of motivation to go out there and play them next week. So good challenge ahead, but he's always got a big presence, Brownie, and got me motivated for this week.
I'm proud of you, Sammy. Well done, mate. I'm so rapt for you that you'll be able to go up and continue on the final series. You're an awesome night. Best on ground. What is it about this year's Carlton team that just allows you, or has got you over the line in all these close games after so much heartbreak late last year?
Yes, sometimes you've got to go through the hard times, and that's what happened probably for the first part of this year, and I think that really makes you search for your identity as a team, and we just want to be known as a tough team in the contest that sticks up for each other and just keeps defending hard all night, and I think that's what we're seeing throughout 4 quarters. And even though tonight wasn't pretty, we had a fair few turnovers by foot, including me, but we just managed to mop it up, and the way we just stuck together, I think it shows in that last couple of minutes.
Sammy, congratulations on your own game and the victory. I mean, we sat here and watched mainly the third term, and even early in the fourth, it looked like the Carlton players were out on their feet. How did it feel out there? What was the conversations? You get in, you have the victory, but it looked like you're all but gone from a physical point of view.
Yeah, the contested side of the game was just, it was just there all night, and I think when you get caught in that turnover brand of footy, like both teams were for a bit, you're up and down the ground, so there's probably times we can put a bit more composure on it, and then that'll allow us to play the game in our forward half a bit more. But the best thing about getting these results is you can go on to the next week and learn from it, so I'm sure that's what we'll do because it's far from the finished product.
What's the finals experience been like for you, mate? You're a relatively young player coming in. You've played in 2 massive games right now. What has the experience been for you?
Oh, it's been amazing. I think it would just be great for all our footy, and particularly mine, playing at this level. Really valued that contest and pressure as midfielders, and I think that just puts you in the game for 4 quarters to be able to impact either side of the ball. So, it's a bit of an addictive feeling, this final, so I'm looking forward to trying to keep it up.
Just collecting best on grounds.
He is, and you're potentially 2 for 2, Sammy. Tell me about the courage of a couple of your players. Blake Acres said something I don't reckon will ever be repeated. The 3 wingers linked up in that final bit of play, but 2 of them were Sam Doherty, who had the shoulder issue just before half-time, and Blake himself, who's been carrying that collarbone. You've just got to find a way, haven't you? So you've got plenty of teammates that are finding a way.
Yeah, exactly right. There's some tough guys in this group, and I just think when someone like that is stepping up when they're a bit sore, it just makes the whole team lift. And I think no matter how sore you are, if you can create that energy as a group, it just gets that extra bit of adrenaline, and particularly playing in 90-odd thousand people, you can just find a way. But I think those boys stick to their roles so well, and then they reap the benefits off that. So I think that's another thing that's turned for us this year, is just knowing what our role takes and all joining in and celebrating that.
Obviously, Sammy, you're coached by a premiership legend. What has Vossi been able to bring to you guys to help you negotiate your way through the final series so far?
Yeah, I think with Vossi what you're going to get is honesty, and you just back him in to know what stands up. And I think we've got to... he's a great motivator, but he's also well aware of what it takes, and I think he's been able to sell the message really well of how we play our brand of footy, which is tough in the contest, playing for each other, as I mentioned probably heaps of times, but it's hard not to when it's got it to this point.
How many people made it down from the Bull, mate?
Yeah, there's a fair few. It's loud in here. I've got a lot of friends and family up, and I just think it's so good to see the joy on so many people's faces. So many young Carlton supporters that haven't been able to see this success. I think that brings a really big smile to all our faces.
Put my daughter's name on the door too. She'll be down in half an hour, mate. She's a mad Carlton nuffy.
That'd be great, Brownie. Get them all in.
Hey, Sammy, well done, mate. It's a superb performance and your reputation continues to grow. Well done.
Thanks, boys. Cheers.
Sam Walsh, our forward player of the match, and I don't think there's any argument about that.